Welcome to our delicious tour across America. We're cruising the country coast to coast for a taste of the most iconic eats this nation has to offer. Today, we're diving into signature dishes from all 50 states. Real deal, finger-licking goodness that'll make you want to loosen your belt. So buckle up, folks, for one wild, delicious ride. First up, we're hitting Alabama for fall-off-the-bone, finger-licking BBQ ribs. Slow smoked over hickory wood, slathered in tangy, spicy sauce. We're heading north to Alaska, the last frontier, for monster-sized king crab legs. Fresh from icy waters, sweeter than candy, and they melt in your mouth. Now we're cruising into Arizona to chow down on Navajo tacos. This ain't your average taco. Fry bread piled high with beans, meat, cheese, the works. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're in Arkansas for crispy golden brown fried catfish, seasoned to perfection, flaky inside, best with hush puppies and coleslaw. We're hanging 10 in California, the land of sun, surf and awesome fish tacos. Fresh, flaky fish, grilled or fried, topped with killer toppings. All right, folks, get ready for a real adventure, because we're in Colorado trying Rocky Mountain oysters. Now, before you get too excited, these ain't typical oysters. Let's just say they're a little different. But hey, don't knock it till you try it, right? Next stop, Connecticut, for classic lobster rolls. Fresh, succulent lobster meat, piled high on a toasted, buttery roll. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're about to experience Delaware's best-kept secret. Scrapple. This unique dish has a flavour that'll knock your socks off. Trust me, it's a culinary adventure you won't forget. Next up, sunny Florida, where we're cooling down with famous key lime pie. Tart, tangy, and oh so refreshing on a hot day. We're heading to Georgia, the peach state, for their legendary peach cobbler. It's warm, gooey, and bursting with fresh peach flavour. Aloha from Hawaii. We're diving into fresh and flavorful poke bowls. Sushi-grade fish, savory sauce, over rice, healthy, delicious, and Instagram-worthy. Hold on to your forks, folks. We're in Idaho, the land of potatoes for loaded baked potatoes. Fluffy, baked to perfection, and piled high with all the fixins. Next stop, Chicago, Illinois, home of the deep dish pizza. This ain't your thin crust, foldable pizza. We're talking a thick, buttery crust loaded with cheese, toppings and love. We're cruising into Indiana for their legendary breaded pork tenderloin sandwich. A thin, pounded pork loin, breaded and fried until golden brown, served on a bun with classic toppings. Get ready, folks. We're in Iowa for some sweet, juicy corn on the cob. Fresh picked, grilled and slathered in butter. Hold on to your hats, we're in Kansas where BBQ reigns supreme. Slow smoked for hours over hickory wood, this brisket is tender, juicy and flavorful. We're in Kentucky, the bluegrass state, for their famous hot brown. An open-faced turkey sandwich, smothered in creamy Mornay sauce, baked to golden brown perfection. We're getting our spice on in Louisiana with a big old pot of gumbo. This Cajun and Creole classic is packed with shrimp, sausage, chicken and the Holy Trinity, celery, onions and bell peppers. We're in Maine, the lobster capital of the world, for a taste of their legendary crustacean. Whether it's steamed, grilled or baked, Maine lobster is always a true delight. Next, we're sailing into Maryland for mouth-watering crab cakes, packed with jumbo lump crab meat and pan-fried until golden brown. Warming up in Massachusetts with creamy clam chowder, made with fresh clams, potatoes, onions and a touch of cream. Hold on to your appetites, folks. We're in Detroit, Michigan for legendary coney dogs topped with chili, mustard, onions and sometimes cheese. Get your napkins ready, folks. We're in Minnesota for their famous Juicy Lucy, a burger stuffed with cheese and cooked to perfection, creating a molten cheese center to satisfy your cravings. We're getting our chocolate fix in Mississippi with a decadent mud pie. This rich dessert has a chocolate cookie crust, coffee ice cream, and lots of chocolate sauce. Hold on to your forks, folks. We're in St. Louis, Missouri for their unique toasted ravioli. These crispy golden brown ravioli are filled with meat or cheese and served with marinara sauce. We're heading to Big Sky Country, Montana for a taste of their hearty bison burger. These burgers are made with lean, flavorful bison meat, cooked to juicy perfection and served hot. Next, we're in Nebraska for their unique and delicious runza. This handheld pastry is filled with ground beef, cabbage, onions and spices, making for a savory treat. Hitting the jackpot in Nevada with a classic shrimp cocktail. Plump, juicy shrimp served with tangy cocktail sauce. Fall in love with New Hampshire's apple cider donuts. These cakey donuts burst with apple cider flavor and cinnamon sugar. Rise and shine, folks. We're in New Jersey for their iconic pork roll. This salty, savory pork is best enjoyed on a breakfast sandwich with egg and cheese. We're turning up the heat in New Mexico with a bowl of their fiery green chili stew. This hearty stew is made with pork, potatoes, and plenty of green chilies. We're in New York City for a taste of their world-famous bagels. These chewy delights are boiled before baked, resulting in a unique texture that's simply irresistible. We're smoking through North Carolina for tender, flavorful, pulled pork. This BBQ classic is slow-cooked over hickory wood, shredded, and tossed in a tangy, vinegar-based sauce. Warm up in North Dakota with hearty Knofler soup. This creamy soup has potatoes, dumplings, and sometimes bacon or ham. Satisfy your sweet tooth in Ohio with Buckeyes. These peanut butter and chocolate treats are a local favorite. Get your gravy on in Oklahoma, indulging in chicken fried steak. This southern classic features tenderized beefsteak, dredged in seasoned flour, fried golden brown, and smothered in creamy gravy. We're excited to be in Oregon for their famous Marionberry pie. This sweet and tart pie features a flaky crust filled with juicy marionberries, a type of blackberry native to the Pacific Northwest. We're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for a taste of the legendary Philly cheesesteak. This iconic sandwich features thinly sliced ribeye steak grilled with onions and topped with melted cheese on a hoagie roll. We're clam-oring for more in Rhode Island, enjoying crispy, flavorful clam cakes. These savory fritters are made with chopped clams, potatoes and herbs, best with tartar sauce. We're getting our grits on in South Carolina with classic shrimp and grits. This southern staple features creamy, cheesy grits, topped with succulent shrimp and a flavorful sauce. Hold on to your forks, folks. We're in South Dakota for a taste of their unique and delicious chislic. This local favorite features small cubes of meat, usually beef or lamb, skewered, deep-fried and served with a dipping sauce. We're feeling the heat in Tennessee with their famous hot chicken. This Nashville specialty features fried chicken coated in a fiery cayenne pepper paste, creating a dish that's both spicy and flavorful. Everything's bigger in Texas, and that includes their legendary BBQ brisket. We're talking slow smoked for hours over pecan wood until it's so tender it melts in your mouth. It's a true taste of Texas. Comfort your soul in Utah with their famous funeral potatoes. This creamy, cheesy dish is made with potatoes, sour cream, cheese, and often topped with crushed cornflakes. We're tapping into sweetness in Vermont, the maple syrup capital of the world, for a taste of their liquid gold. Whether you're drizzling it over pancakes or enjoying it straight from the source, Vermont maple syrup is a true delight. Enjoy a Southern-style brunch in Virginia with classic ham biscuits. These savory biscuits, split and filled with salty ham, make a delicious breakfast or brunch treat. We're reeling in flavor in Washington with fresh-caught salmon. Grilled, baked or smoked, Washington salmon is always a treat. Taste West Virginia history with the iconic pepperoni roll, a soft white roll filled with spicy pepperoni. In Wisconsin, the dairy state, try their famous cheese curds. These fresh, squeaky curds are a must for any cheese lover. We're ending our culinary journey in Wyoming with hearty bison chili. Made with ground bison, beans, tomatoes and spices, it's a warm and satisfying meal. And there you have it, a mouth-watering tour of America's best dishes. We've cruised from coast to coast, explored hidden gems and iconic eats. Hopefully we've inspired you to try some of these amazing dishes. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Keep on cooking, America.